Let's start from me. You want to defeat Tifnumbu in an election that Tifnumbu is going to conduct. Are you drunk? So isn't it better for you not to participate in any charade election anymore until this rotten system is completely destroyed? Isn't that better? But there are some of you who believe that, yes, we'll face him, challenge him. No, you won't. You won't, because you can't. And whatever delusion and all that you are building in your head, if you don't build that strong violence resistance, when I say violent resistance, it simply means when you tell them no, you must say so violently, because they are going to unleash violence on you. Violence that they're going to unleash on you, you need violence to push it back. So if you don't have that in you, don't go and join them and say you want to go and do election. That's just my own advice. But let me quickly take a quick stop. This one is something that I want you to listen to. I played it this afternoon before I go to the APC, the kind of lunatics that are in charge of that contraption, right? So I played this, and it is about, the spread of Igbophobia in Yoruba land, that especially in Lagos, something that is now being promoted, as if to say it is the policy of the Yorubas or the policy of the APC, to actually destroy everything Igbo. And why they are doing that, they will also destroy every Yoruba and their businesses that stands on their way. But somebody is calling all of us attention. You might be thinking this is okay as a Yoruba man, but by the time the table turns, Tifnumbu and gang, they will even deny you. You'll be left on your own. But just for the record and for our children. Thank you so much for this, Baba. Remy.
Elaboru, elaboye, elaboye boshishe. My good people, while we are all looking and watching, the Lagos state government is committing genocide against a group of people. I know you would think that genocide is too big of a word to be used, but in a situation whereby a particular group of people are being targeted because they don't vote for you, because they are not from your tribe, you are destroying their livelihood, you are destroying their shelter, you are packing them at random and dropping them off in the middle of the night in different bushes around Nigeria. And these people now end up killing themselves. Who do you think killed that person? The man who took his shelter, the man who took his livelihood, the man who tried to run him insane is responsible for that. And that is what is going on with Igbo people in Lagos. The Lagos state government is particularly targeting Igbo people, and I do not know why. I know that majority of you Nigerian Yorubas are happy. Nítorí àwọn ọ̀lẹ ọmọ onílẹ̀ ló pọ̀ jù láàrin wa. Onínú wa ṣe ń dùn. It is against the God of our land for us to reject any sojourner. It is against the law of this tafida election ṣe kí a fìyà jẹ àlejò. Governor Sanwo-Olu fìyà jẹ àlejò. Wọ́n wó ilé àwọn Igbo. Wọ́n da ọjà wọn rú. Wọ́n kó wọn láàrin òru, wọ́n lọ drop wọn sáàrin igbó within Nigeria, and we are all looking. This thing will backfire. This will backfire, and I am calling on the federal government to pay attention to what is going on in Lagos State. Ní ayé àtijọ́, when trailers are coming from the north, one kó oúnjẹ wá ni, they will bring cows, they will bring gari, bring everything. Now, all they bring is Almanjeri people. So all these young, capable people who are ready to fight war. That is what they bring to us. The Lagos state governor did not see it necessary to deport those people. But those people who have invested, who have taken Lagos as their life, create livelihood there are the one being targeted by Governor Sanwo-Olu. And this is a policy of Lagos from the time of Governor Tinubu. They have been deporting Igbo people from the time of Shafa Shola. You remember the Oba of Lagos actually threatening to go and drop Igbo people, gather them and go and drop them in Lagoon. Have you forgotten? That is the meaning of genocide. And that is what is being practiced by Lagos state government under the watch of His Excellency, President Tinubu. And I am begging on the president to pay attention. Pay attention. Bí ogun civil war ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ sí rèé o. These are the things that led to military taking over in 1966. Please, pay attention to what is happening in Lagos. It is a crime against humanity what is happening in Lagos. It is a genocide against Igbo people. Omo Yoruba ni mi, and I am shouting out now because I know when it backfires, gbogbo wa ló máa kàn. Elaboyo, about our dogmacy, please. Elabo.
I don't have to add anything to that. I'll just take you to the next one, where APC said the reason why they would have Fubara impeached is for disrespecting Tinubu and promoting impunity. So that's why he has to be removed. Listen.
The president cannot be derided by the governor. The president is a member, in fact, he is the leader of our own political party. And it would be foolhardy, to be stupidity on our part to sit down to see somebody way less than Mr. President insult Mr. President under our very nose. It is also an absurd to see the governor begin to espouse impunity, intimidation on the people who are members of our political party, and we stand akimbo doing nothing. We're here to respond vehemently and stoutly to them that as chairman of APC Rivers State, as representative of Mr. President, that we won't sit down here to see the governor insult president. We won't sit here to see the governor declare on his own as if it's a court. He has become Daniel that is sitting in judgment to declare assembly member seats vacant. To that extent, in consultation with my party, we have directed and we are directing, I want to let you hear, that we are directing the assembly members, APC members who are in the assembly, to immediately commence the impeachment of Governor Sim Fubara. He does anything he cares to do, and that is impunity. We also not sit down here on behalf of Rivers people to see Rivers State become a laughingstock in the Committee of Nations. When you have a governor who does not know his right from his left. So our charge to the assembly members is to commence immediately. And if they don't do that, there's what they call party discipline. We shall invoke that section of the Constitution and deal with the president cannot.
Nuisance, Lele. You see what I'm saying? There are so many nuisance in that contraption. And these are people who are like the opinion molders, decision makers, deciding for millions of people. And when I look at them, I just see how doomed and how unfortunate that contraption is. Nigeria. I mean, character. Anyway, PDP, who happen to be the party of the lawmakers in question, they decamped to APC. Then they got assurance from Tinubu that they will not be removed. Okay? So now they are threatening to remove Fubara. The party that did not win the election or didn't have any control, but suddenly just had 27 members dropped on their laps, right? Is now asking those guys to remove the governor. But here is what PDP has to say. I think you should listen. from the same River State.
Go to the text of today's conversation. Like I said earlier, it's the development of River State. And we are saying to the APC, perish the thoughts of forceful takeover of River State. The attention of the leadership of the People's Democratic Party has been drawn to a delusional declaration by the chairman of the All Progressive Congress in River State, Mr. Tony Okocha, wherein he issued a hallucinatory directive that an impeachment proceedings be commenced against democratically elected governor of River State, similarly Fubara. Such reckless and unwarranted statement by the APC chairman in River State exposes the vile desperation of the APC, which is roundly rejected by the River State people to use violence, coercion, and bullying to undermine the will of the people and forcefully take over the state. The fact that the River State APC chairman, in his warped imagination, thinks he can direct impeachment proceedings against a duly elected governor not only shows the level of APC's arrogance and condescension for the people of River State, but also further confirms APC's desperation to forcefully annex their democratic right under the Constitution. In any event, the individuals that the River State APC chairman directed to commence impeachment proceedings against Governor Fubara are not legally members of the River State House of Assembly and cannot contemplate or exercise such powers under the law. These individuals, by virtue of Section 1091G of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999, as amended, have since vacated and lost their seats, rights, privileges, recognition, and obligations accruable to members of the River State House of Assembly after their defection from the PDP, the political party platform upon which they were elected to the River State House of Assembly. For emphasis, we quote Section 1091G, and it provides a member of a House of Assembly shall vacate his seat in the House if G, being a person whose election to the House of Assembly was sponsored by a political party, he becomes a member of another political party before the expiration of the period for which that House was elected. It should be noted that Section 1091G of the Constitution is self-executory. That word is very important. The moment you do that, it kicks in automatically. So it is self-executory, it does not require any other action. That's why the provision says shall. The import of this provision is that the members of the River State House of Assembly who defected has vacated their seat by reason of that defection. The unlawful directive by the River State APC chairman to these individuals to commence an impeachment proceeding against the government is therefore a brazen call for anarchy, as it amounts to an attempt to forcefully overthrow a democratic order in clear violation of Section 1, subsection 2 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. For clarity again, Section 1, subsection 2 of the 1999 Constitution as amended provides.
And the other blah, 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 the blah, the blah, the blah, the blah. It's just to say that, listen, it is time now that they want to really show those lawmakers in River State that, even though with the wicked might have assured them that there is no court that is going to remove them, but they are about to give that a shot now. They will be removed. And it's either they get removed now or they will impeach Fubara soon. Either way, something has to happen. because it seems like the parallel line has been drawn as we speak, but it's none of our business. Okay. I saw a video of a young guy who is a young copper. And according to him, he was not paid by the people in his primary place of assignment, the PPA, they call it. So there's what they call the youth coppers in Nigeria, okay? NYSC, National Youth Service. So you get paid about 45,000 naira every month by the government for a year. Then you also have to, you get, placed somewhere where they call the primary place of assignment. It could be school, it could be community, it could be anywhere. So this one said, according to, they didn't pay him, they have not paid him. So instead of wasting his time teaching the children the real, book or so, the subject you say, he chose to spend his time this way. I know you've seen it, have you?
Money on my mind. Money. Don't care what they yarning about me in particular. Out here on the road chasing my dream because I know. One lola de mango molo. Borokote ikishomono. If it was silly, just come along. No, they find anybody in Ammonia. No, they hear what the people they talk. Until get a shakeleti law. This is life when I want, I no get another one. I go take and do waiting I want. Waiting you love, waiting I love, waiting I love,
Return my heart. If you don't pay me, I will just enjoy my now. That could actually really be, a lie. Just somebody having fun, then give his video a different caption, right? And then make the video. But the other one is that if you are watching me from Ondo, well, some of us have been following your politics as well, okay? The most indebted man from Ondo State history, the most indebted man, the most onigbese of Ondo State, who also has no shame, is raising the dust now over the conduct of APC, Egbekebe's primaries in Ondo. Jimoh Ibrahim wants to be governor of Ondo, and somehow he felt like he's being cheated of it, and he has an evidence. And if APC fail to correct it anytime soon, APC will not participate in Ondo elections. Since I heard that, I show you, so that you won't be the one to be surprised. Breaking news. What happened there? No, it's not breaking. It is a cooking news. Listen to his reason why he believes. Mind you, it is the same abracadabra way, okay? Ayedatiwa, or whatever his name is, Lucky Ayedatiwa, he happened to be the deputy to Akeredolu. Now, Akeredolu died. Lucky Ayedatiwa became their governor, and he wants to contest like substantial, be the real governor now. But somehow, because it is the second time of Akeredolu, some people believe that once Akeredolu was done, they were going to take the power. Then Akeredolu died. His deputy took the power. He wants it for the next 8 years too. And it's not going to be, that's not going to happen, according to the other interested parties. But he used his own, his upper hand, is the incumbent. Okay? Even though some said there was no primary that took place, but eventually got announced as the winner. Ayedatiwa is the APC candidate for the Ondo State governorship election. And according to Jimoh Ibrahim, if APC no talk to Ram now, APC will not participate in that election, he said. So listen, in part.
The local government of the governor, the current governor that took over from Aketi, and is the local